Welcome to the Calyrex Game Corner's Pokemon D&D campaign. Featuring Rich as Kitt, an awkward mechanist with her Magnemite gizmo. Melissa as Tia, a fashionable tea shop owner with her Sinistea sippy. CJ as Red Robin, a bombastic wrestler on his way to the top with his Hawlucha Santo. And Jacob as Triton, a man from the sea guided by a mysterious force, with his Krabby, the Deep One. My name is Grace, and I'm the Game Master. This is Dunsparce Drampa, Harmony. Last we left off, the Heelies reunited with their friend Triton and his freshly healed legs in Undella Town. After a quick stop at the beach, they were interrupted by the archaeologist Dr. Liam Sharona, who invited them on an expedition of the offshore abyssal ruins. As Red Robin, Triton, and Liam prepared for this mission, accompanied by Kitt and Tia, a nightmarish pink creature with massive fleshy tentacles erupted from the water and attacked the townspeople and tourists. Rushing in to help, the Heelies quickly found themselves faced with this large monster, shapes writhing within its bulbous round pink head, outlined by beating red eyes with cute little eyelashes. To give a quick recap of the board state here, currently, Liam and Ibu the Miasmoth, that belongs to Triton, are trapped within the tentacles. I believe they're the only ones currently. One of the tentacles is unmoving. It has dropped the tourist that it grabbed, but 4 tentacles remain in action, 2 of which are preoccupied by holding Ibu and Liam. Close to the creature are the aforementioned Ibu and Liam, as well as Liam's correctly guessed Yamask, Artie. Red Robin and Santo, I believe, are out, and Sprocket the Clink is also close to the creature. At a bit of a distance as well, we have Tia and Timothy the Phantom, and Kitt and Triton. Am I missing anything from the board state that anyone wants to highlight before I recap initiative?
We freed the guy, right?
That's my question.
The tourist, yes. He was freed. That tentacle that was holding him is now limp and unmoving. He is basically lying on the ground, also not moving, but he's clearly still alive. Liam, however, your new archaeologist friend, is still captured.
Friend's a bit of a stretch, so
that's
don't
true.
Put words in our mouth.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. That's my bad, guys. Yeah. That is totally my bad, guys. The initiative order is Kitt, Triton, Red Robin, Frillish Head. I just spoiled the name of the creature for the listeners who probably didn't know. Then Liam, then Tia, and then the creature's tentacles.
No, that's great. They had 2 weeks to debate the
they probably figured
the
it
species,
out. And also there is the animation that would probably show what it is.
Oh, right, true. Yeah.
so
I can't believe I got spoiled by the animation.
By the animation, oh no!
God, these are so cool though.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. The theme song even says it's a Frillish.
Yeah, they're singing in the back. There's a whole chorus that's like gathered. And they're like, yeah, it's a Frillish. Which is another thing to also refresh about the board state, is that there are townspeople and tourists around that just don't seem to care. And many of them have moved much closer to the creature, and some are being pulled in by its whirlpool. So that is something to keep in mind as well. With that, Kitt is starting us off with Triton on deck. This thing
I have a plan that I've been sitting on for a whole week, and I'm now realizing it's probably not going to work because I didn't know the species of the Pokemon. And so now I'm very upset.
Damn,
that's fine. I cut you off. You were saying something.
I was just going to say that this creature is looking rather worse there. It's not at death's door, but it is heavily damaged.
Do you think Sprocket could, figure out a way to change the type of one of his moves?
What are you attempting to change the type of, and to what type?
I want Vice Grip to be any type that actually hits.
Okay.
So probably Steel, I guess. It's like Gear Grind Junior, right? It's like it's pretty close.
Let me look up Gear Grind.
You don't have to. I'm being silly.
I'm thinking.
Also,
about this.
I don't know if they're still grappled or not. I don't remember.
Was Sprocket the Clink was grappled
at some point?
At some point, I think he still is. I think that was the very tail end of the combat, which is why I don't have that marked. That is my bad.
Okay.
I think he was, and then he wasn't affected by the ensuing stings. That did affect everybody else, and that's why I forgot. That's my bad. I should have recapped that as well.
No, it is all right. I think if he's grappled, then my plan doesn't work anyway. So we can disregard the type changing of Vice Grip. First things first, Kitt, while in combat, would like to use one of her action economy points to study this creature and determine, she's thinking, like, pretty recently I also was battling a gargantuan fucked up thing. Does this share any characteristics with the giant Sawaddle? Like anything that seems like really like, this is trying to determine if the phenomenon is the same, basically.
Right. Yeah, I think I could see nature or insight for that, or if you have an alternative suggestion, I'm open.
Anything with int really would be great. You don't have to give me wisdom rolls.
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'll roll
nature,
wisdom. It's fine.
No, nature is int.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's decision was that? Poor
Mine
Druid.
right now.
Read a book about the outside, yeah.
yeah, read a book about the outside.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, she'll roll nature. 19.
That's very good. Yeah, as you are looking at this creature, it very much reminds you of the very same phenomenon that you observed in that giant Sawaddle that you fought in Pinwheel Forest outside Velasco Town. There's a bit of that dark mist that you've become somewhat familiar with at the edges of this creature that seem to be mingling with its form in some ways. And it is, you may not have seen many Frillish in your life, but it is unlike any that you have seen before. So it's changed in some way and much larger.
Does it have clouds above its head?
There are some trails of that dark mist, but not full clouds.
Okay. Data noted. Sprocket will then use Charge Beam, specifically on the tentacle that is holding Ibu. If it seems like Charge Beam won't also damage Ibu.
Okay. I believe because Sprocket is grappled in this tentacle that this will be, if this is a ranged hit,
yeah,
then this will be at disadvantage.
That is fine. Sprocket will get it anyway because he's the goat.
I will caution that I think Kitt can probably tell without a check that this may also affect Ibu.
Well, shit. Well, no matter what we're doing, it's either normal type Vice Grip or we're blasting. Can I metagame with? I was gonna ask. I wanted to metagame with you a little bit. Can Ibu handle maybe some chip? I'm trying to go for an assurance boost here. Is what I'm trying to do.
My PDF is glitched.
Oh no!
Hell yeah! It's the miasma scales. They fucked it up.
It's the virus that I put in your computer. I'm sorry.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm at 38 HP.
Would you be okay with potentially taking a Charge Beam?
Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to roll Charge Beam on the tentacle that is grappling Ibu specifically because assurance.
Okay.
And also maybe freeing Ibu somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling with disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
I got a natural 15 and then a natural 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. Does 11 hit?
Unfortunately, that will not hit. But also, fortunately, it will not do any damage to Ibu.
Well, that's fine. That'll be it then. Flavor. I want to get some flavor. Kitt lets out a cheer, but like a little bit too quietly. She's like, come on, everyone. It's looking weak. We can do it. But it's like a little bit louder than like a normal speaking voice. And amidst all the chaos, it's not really like anyone can hear it.
It's actually... To look at the scene, there is a lot of chaos, but there's really not that much noise. Besides a bit of splashing from the Frillish coming out of the water. There's just a bit of like idle chatter among the people who are like, oh, this creature's kind of cool. Oh, man, I wonder what that is.
They're like enamored with it?
Well, they're not like enamored. They're just kind of like chill about it.
What the hell?
Okay. That'll take us to Triton with Red Robin on deck.
I think I'm just going to hit it.
Just gonna hit it.
Just give it a fat assurance.
Okay. Once again,
Never mind. That's a 9 to hit.
Okay, 9 will unfortunately not hit.
Cool.
Anything for Triton specifically?
No.
Okay. With that, I can quickly recap the board state, or at least the last 2 turns for Red Robin, which is returning. Kitt identified this as similar to the nightmarish Sawaddle that you encountered outside Velasco Town and attempted a charge beam at the tentacle holding Ibu. Ibu also attempted an attack, however, unfortunately, both have failed. It is this. Up to Red Robin.
Okay. Well, I did want to try to save Liam here. So me and Santo are going to attempt a tag team chair guillotine maneuver
Yo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give Santo my chair, and I'm gonna ballistic missile him high into the air, and then he's gonna try to come down with the guillotine chair into the
Amazing.
The tentacle. Yeah.
So I believe you have you have the bonuses to that. And then what move is this?
I guess for the sake of Santo, we'll treat it as a karate chop just with a steel chair. So we'll just treat it as that, I guess.
Okay.
Or that gives it an immunity, right? Is he ghost? Can I not do that?
It's up to you, I guess, whether Red Robin himself knows that.
I can just pivot it to like a wing attack. It's kind of just like effectively I'm just using a move to
we can pivot
the damage of slamming a steel chair into
I'll allow you, to pivot it to like a wing attack. Because I think that's neutral, so it's like whatever,
It is neutral, yeah. Cool. So I do get the tag team maneuver, which when Red Robin and his Pokemon can use a bonus to tag an opponent the next. Okay, that's a little different. That's not the same thing.
I think if you're tossing it in the air, I think that would be your action, and then him coming down.
Yeah. I know I just had a bonus to this.
Right.
I'm trying to find where the bonus is because I might have not put it on my sheet properly. Let's see. When I launch a Pokemon, I can add my proficiency bonus to the ensuing attack roll or ability check. And then also Santo is from the top rope, so once per short rest, Santo is an attack with 10 feet above the target, which I just launched him 10 feet above the target. It deals bonus damage. And the target must succeed in a D12 strength save or be knocked prone. I don't think I can knock a tentacle prone, but I'll take the damage.
Yeah, I think there should be a caveat there that certain creatures like of a size or can't be knocked prone.
Of course, yeah, right. It's fine. We have an understanding.
Yeah,
but I think those bonuses accrue. Yes.
Yes. So. And I'll say I think that launching a Pokemon in the air at this point is trivial for Red Robin, especially like 10 feet height. You could do that without having to make a check.
His tag team partner for sure. Okay, so I got a natural 19 on the die.
Oh yeah.
I'd say, with my bonuses plus the proficiency bonus, it's 27, yeah. Okay, cool. So roll for damage. We'll use the wing attack damage. 17 damage.
Very nice. 17 damage going into this tentacle. This is the tentacle holding Liam, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
With that is enough damage to slice through this tentacle, and it falls limp. Liam is able to roll out from the slimy stinger grasp of this large pink creature. Congratulations, there are now only 3 tentacles active, 2 of which are still holding Sprocket and Boo. Anything else for Red Robin?
No, that would be it.
Okay, fabulous. Moving on, the large tentacled creature is going to, with those 2 tentacles wrapped around Clink and Miasmoth, is going to begin to move forward onto the beach, propelled by the tentacles that are not holding anything. It is going to move to a distance that is in range of its whirlpool attack of everybody on the board, which will include Triton, Red Robin, now Liam, who is newly freed, Kitt, and Tia, as well as any of those Pokemon that are not currently within its grasp. With that, it will go ahead with that whirlpool attack, and everyone has to make a DC 12 strength save or be pulled closer.
Kitt got a 20, natural 20.
Yeah,
okay.
Red Robin also got a 20, and Santo got a 19.
Was the Red Robin 20 natural?
It was a natural, yeah.
Okay, very nice, you two.
They're in sync. They know what's up. Whirlpools, get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Everybody, including my Pokemon that are out too?
Yes.
Holy shit. Tia got a nat 20. Which I have minus 2.
10 at 20, let's go!
Unfortunately, Triton got a 9.
Okay.
No, just lie!
And you got an 8.
Wait, I thought we were making up numbers.
Wait, we're just making up numbers, guys! So nice,
Ibu's immune, because it's being grappled.
Yes, yeah, no, Ibu it does not have to.
Okay.
So my nat 20 becomes a dirty 18 with my strength modifier.
No, it's a nat 20, it's fine.
Just want to make that clear for the listeners. We're weak. We have no strength.
Kitt's goes down to 19, but yeah.
No. Natural 20 is natural 20.
Timothy got an 11. Latte got a dirty 20. 18 on the die.
Okay. Did Santo got a 19, I believe, right? So I believe the only failures then are Timothy the Phantom, and Triton. We're the only ones under 12, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So as this whirlpool begins, in an amazing display of teamwork and tenacity, Red Robin, Kitt, and Tia are able to actually help some of the civilians, prevent them from being pulled in this whirlpool, this cascade of water, as it approaches the Frillish. However, Timothy the Phantom and Triton will take... That is 9, but for both of you, it will be halved because it is resisted for humans and grass types, as it is a water type move. That will be halved to 4 damage, and you will be pulled 10 feet closer to the creature. Everyone else is A-okay. That will take us to Liam, who is, once again, now newly freed, is going to take a look at his surroundings and send his Yamask into an attack at the tentacle also holding Ibu, trying to free him here. We haven't had great rolls from this guy yet, but maybe today is his lucky day. No, it's not. Yeah, with an attack roll of 9, is unfortunately also going to miss. And that is going to be it for Liam as he is gaining his bearings and standing up from his tentacle hold. That will take us to Tia.
Hell yeah. Alright. What do we have? So I can do a move with Latte and
Timothy?
Phantom.
Yes, so long as Tia doesn't do anything.
Did the Frillish take Leech Seed damage?
Oh,
I
no,
forgot about that.
Good reminder. Let's go ahead and do that.
1 plus 3 is 4, so 4 damage. Oh, isn't it super effective?
This is super effective, yes. So that will double to 8, and then you, I believe, heal that 4.
Okay, so I'm back to full HP. Hell yeah. Very nice. Okay. I don't want to get in melee range. See what Latte can do. Ooh, let's use Razor Leaf with Latte. So it's a +4 to hit.
Go ahead and roll.
I take it a 6 does not hit.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. That is fine.
I'm curious about some... This never mind. Sounds like a douchebag thing to say. Forget it. I was curious about some flavor as how Razor Leaf fails. Like, are
there's
the
no
leaves not
leaves
sharp enough
to razor.
Okay, yeah, it's too soon.
We're on the beach.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
not enough. We're just on the beach. There's not enough palm trees close enough to summon the leaves to razor. Let's have Timmy Will-O-Wisp, the creature.
Okay. Is that a roll to hit or a save for me?
It's a roll to hit.
Okay.
But I got a 6, so
Oh, no.
a nat 1 on the roll.
Oh, no. That ones are fun.
That's fine. So nobody does anything, but Timothy can roll a bonus action to grow a berry.
He can do that. It's true.
And he doesn't. We got a 5.
All right. No berry.
leaves or berries.
No leaves, no berries.
no fire, no fire, nothing.
Damn.
It's a low roll session, except for those nat 20s. Those are the exception. And I still believe in them.
Used all of my luck for that.
Exactly. Anything else for Tia?
Timothy's not within, like, attack of opportunity range, right? Just 10 feet closer after being, 30 feet away? Or did he get closer? Like, how close?
Yeah, so the range of the whirlpool, I believe you guys had been... I believe that the tentacles themselves are 20 feet. The range of whirlpool is 60 feet. So he's closer, but I don't think he's in range of the tentacles. So I don't think he's in range for opportunity attacks.
Okay. Because I just wanted him to kind of
closer.
back that 10 feet back up.
Okay, sure, yeah.
He did not need to move closer to do any of those things. Just basically reset what happened from the whirlpool.
I got it, right. Okay. With that, we will move on to the tentacles. 2 of which are holding Sprocket and Ibu, one of which is free. The other 2 are unmoving, defeated. This one is going to go for who is in the area that we can hit with this. This one is going to go for Santo. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
All right. This is a resisted hit. So it is only going to do 4 damage here. However, Santo will be grappled as the tentacle wraps around his wings. As for the other 2, those stingers are going to come out again. And both Ibu and Sprocket are going to need to make a con save of DC 12.
It's a crit.
Nat 20?
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, nat 20.
Whoa.
Sprocket's killing it.
Stop that! That's crazy!
Dirty 18.
Oh yeah, that will certainly save. These stingers will have no effect on these two Pokemon. All right, before we jump back into initiative, a quick recap of the board state. That Whirlpool has pulled a couple of the people closer, or it attempted to pull people closer, but due to the party's coordination, was able to keep most civilians at bay here. Liam was freed from one of the tentacles, however, another picked up Santo, bringing us to Sprocket, Ibu, and Santo being grappled. And that will take us to Kitt with Triton on deck.
I don't know why I kind of assumed I'm too Pokemon brained, and I was like, oh, the grapple effect will expire after a couple turns, but no, you have to actively try and get out of the grapple. So let's do that with Sprocket. Can he try and not be grappled anymore?
Yes, I was going to remind you guys, you can in fact spend an action to attempt to disengage from the grapple. I believe it's a contested athletics or acrobatics to do that.
Okay, Sprocket's going to try acrobatics then.
Okay.
I'm not fucking kidding. I got another 20.
Okay.
That's those dice are illegal now.
That's 3 in a row.
I believe you. Okay.
That's fucked up.
Sprocket will spend his action. Do you have flavor for this? How does Sprocket free himself from this grab?
Sure, yeah. I think Sprocket is kind of getting fed up. Like, this is the second time that a strange ghostly creature has entombed him in some way. So he just starts grinding his gears like crazy, just spinning, just really like sparks flying everywhere. And eventually it's abrasive enough to get the tentacle to recoil and he can float away.
Incredible.
Does he get anything else or is he just free?
So that would be his action. So if he has any bonus actions, he can do that. And then, you're free to do something if you would like.
He's got no bonus actions. Charge is an action, right? Yeah. Kitt will, after realizing her cheer went unheard or unnoticed, wants to wrap things up quickly. And what better way to do that than to send out Gizmo? So she will procure Gizmo's unique handcrafted Pokeball and release Gizmo and prepare to issue a blast when ready.
Gizmo blast him. Say the thing, Kitt. Okay. Gizmo will hit the field. I believe that is all for Kitt or anything else.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. That will take us to Triton with Red Robin on deck.
Gonna keep doing the thing.
Do the thing. I believe...
Insurance.
Yes. I don't know if I've been saying it, but because of the grapple, the assurance will be at disadvantage.
Guys.
It's a crit?
I got a natural 20.
Yo!
I also want to double check on that rule. Sorry to kill the fun of the 20. I thought that if you are attacking the target that is grappling you, then it is a regular roll.
Okay, that might be true, and I might be wrong.
And we can also just do whatever we want.
Honestly, because it was a nat 20, I kind of just want to keep it, because that's fun.
Okay, yeah.
So we can just keep the nat 20. Go ahead and roll your crit damage, I believe is the full damage dice, and this is super effective, so this is a big hit here coming out.
My brain is not functioning.
I love all the 20s today. It's insane.
60.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Just shred it to pieces, like with claws. Like, just eviscerate this tentacle.
Yeah. I will also say that this does not kill just the tentacle. This has done enough damage to kill, or not to kill, but to KO the entire creature. If you would like to describe KOing the entire creature.
Can I shred the entire creature to pieces?
Yeah, just like starting out on that tentacle and just like riding it down all the way to the head and just going at it, tearing it up.
Hell yeah.
As the claws of Ibu sink into the fleshy tentacles of this creature, that wispy, dark mist coming off of it in waves and dissipating clearly into thin air. As it approaches that bulbous head, almost like popping a bubble, that large bulbous head pops open and a bunch of finned aquatic Pokemon are released from within out of this creature and flop onto the beach, but flop no more. As all of this dark mist and this large body of this creature dissipates, reveals the much, much smaller body of a similar looking creature. However, this is just now a normal Frillish, unconscious on the sand. Congratulations.
Gizmo, get ready to blast him. No.
Liam will stand panting with his hands on his knees and say, "Oh, man, what is wrong with that thing? That was like no Frillish I've ever seen before."
This wasn't part of your plan?
The people, are they still chalant or?
The person who had been previously grasped by a tentacle has started to get up and is just dusting himself off. And the rest of the people are looking around kind of confused, but after a moment, they just go and continue about their day.
That's the most concerning part.
Yeah.
Can somebody give me a perception check real quick?
I'll do that. 16.
Pretty good. As you are observing this scene here, you notice something somewhat familiar glittering next to the unconscious Frillish. It looks like a dark crystal, very similar to one that you encountered after defeating that giant Swaddle.
You got a crystal from the Swaddle?
It was like a crystal shard.
Whose inventory has that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is I described it. I don't know who has it. It's up to you guys.
Well,
We'll retcon and say Triton has the evil, spooky, fucked up crystal.
that feels right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have Nightmare Shard in my key items. Never mind. Nightmare Shard X2.
There we go.
It was you. We don't have to
like-
retcon anything.
I was like, dog, I still have you in my inventory, and
I still have you.
and I have 5 glizzies, so like that's what we got.
That's true. That's true.
I have a shot of seawater that can remove a status condition.
You do have that. It's true. Fortunately
music
for you
box.
all, though, you all succeeded on every single poison check, so it's not necessary. As you all observe this scene, Liam will walk over to the man who had been accosted earlier and be like, "Hey, man, that looked pretty rough on you. Do you need any help?" And offer a hand. And the man will say, "Huh? What do you mean?" He looks around. Something happened?
Oh no.
No, we're all normal. It's great.
Everything's cool.
Liam will look a little confused, but agree and say, "Yeah, everything's normal," as he helps the man up and directs him back towards town.
Kit will stare daggers at Liam like this is his fault.
Okay. Liam is gonna insight that. Okay. He didn't roll exceptionally well, so he just thinks you're mad that happened.
Yeah, he's right.
That was correct. That's correct. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's true.
you did a good job, honestly. Reading the.
Also, Sprocket recall, but Gizmo stays out.
Okay.
And Gizmo looks mad too.
Yeah. I can picture the crease in his eyeball.
Perfect.
Liam will look out onto the water and say, "Whatever happened, it clearly came from the depths. I know I shouldn't say it, but if anything, I'm even more inclined to go deeper into the ocean and see what the heck caused this. I know you guys, clearly that was a lot. I mean, but you guys were really awesome out there. And you don't have to say yes, but I would really appreciate if you still came with for protection."
Got the 2 fingers, like the finger gun pointing at each other type thing. Like,
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, well, please come with me.
yeah, please, please go with me to the depths.
Please.
You guys are so cool.
Not Liam. Liam Shawona.
Liam Chawona.
Liam.
You can take our boys, but if you get into any funny business, Gizmo's gonna blast you to the other world.
I trust that. Yeah.
There's another world?
We're gonna make one just for this guy.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna be careful. He's looking out at the sea again.
Stop wistfully yearning. And understand that I'm mad at
Do it
you.
again. He's starting for the sea. God.
I just have to know
Stop
what's out
yearning.
there. I just have to know.
Let's fucking go, okay?
And then he begins his Disney princess song.
Yeah.
In the sky, in the sea.
I can tell you what's out there.
Yeah, Triton, you
Yeah.
should take him to the depths.
Jesus Christ. Swim with the fishes.
Swimming with dumb fishes. You guys are actually just planning on killing him once you get down there.
Not the enthusiasm. Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Yay! My favorite.
I love her.
Okay. Before we exit from this scene, does Triton take the Nightmare Shard?
Yes, I've already have it in my inventory.
Awesome. +1 Nightmare Shard. With that, Liam will lead you further down the beach northward towards the area known as Undella Bay, where he will lead you onto a small dock where a also very small boat is docked. It seems like just a pretty average skiff, not meant for going too far down the ocean, probably just meant for things like fishing trips. It's got a couple benches on board, clearly enough to fit all of you, and he will climb aboard and say, well, this should be pretty reliable. Rented it out for the day. If you guys would care to climb aboard, we'll be on our way. Is everybody coming with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Did we ever perception check this guy? Or I guess investigate insight?
Kitt's been sus a lot, but if Triton wants to do an insight, I think that'd be great. We have made rolls, and he's apparently normal, but I'm not buying it.
Oh.
He's not trying to sell us anything.
Well, I got a 5 on the die. I'm not even going to add the modifiers. He checks out.
He's chill. Okay. As the engine of the boat kicks off, you guys splash out into the waters of Undella Bay. The waters here, not significantly choppy. There's a small smattering of snow, just a flurry falling now at this point. And as you observed earlier, there's really not any ocean life to be seen anywhere. No splashing fins, no shadows darting beneath the surface, no distant shapes weaving through the waves. Just water, just you guys and the open water. It doesn't take very long until you reach what seems to be the spot as the engine cuts and you drift to a stop. Liam will turn to Triton and Red Robin and procure 2 swim goggle-like devices. Attached to them seems to be some sort of breathing apparatus. They're orange in color with orange spikes on the cheeks, perhaps modeled after some Pokémon. As he will hand one to each of you and procure one for himself, he will say, "These will help us breathe underwater. Got them from a buddy who works at Devon Corp. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think they also have microphones in them so that we can talk underwater. We still probably have to be pretty close by, but would kind of suck not to be able to communicate. So keep that in mind." And then he will take out a Pokeball, and a large Pokemon will hit the deck. It is a blue scaled Pokemon with a broad, dark shell that looks almost like a tactical vest across its chest. It has water cascading off of ridges along its back. Strong jaw, eyes half-lidded. It looks like a quite old Pokemon, and a quite large one at that. And he will say, "We can keep a hold of this guy as well as we get a bit down there. We're not going to want to be free diving completely on our own, so I thought this guy could help us out. You guys ready to go?"
Is that the nickname? This guy?
This guy is not his nickname. Well, he's a Kiracosta, and he's not really technically mine, so I don't think I'm allowed to give him a nickname. Perks of being around.
Nickname.
What was that?
God didn't give you a nickname.
No, I don't know.
I love the awkward of it.
No, he didn't. I don't know. Not everybody nicknames Pokemon. I don't know. He will say,
"You not to be very good friends with the little guy, huh?"
It's certainly possible.
What a shame.
Yeah, I think Pokemon that come from fossils tend to be treated more as experiments than friends, and I think that's rather unfortunate. Anyways, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Kiracosta will leap into the water first, and Liam will splash in after him and grab a hold of his shell. Do you guys follow?
Yep.
Okay. Into the water you go.
Kitt and Tia are on the boat still, and they're just hanging out, right?
Yes. We'll come back to you, don't worry.
Okay. Great.
As Kiracosta begins to descend into the cold waters, the silence begins to wash over you. It's almost peaceful, but the lack of movement throughout the water makes you feel like there should be something here. As you further descend, you do begin to spot some Pokemon life. A long silver Pokemon idly swims past. Sharp purple fins line its back. A pointed face that should look perfect for torpedoing at fast speeds and biting into its prey is instead shut as it just floats lazily through the water. some other Pokemon around one with a dark blue top half, a red-blue bottom half, variety of yellow fins, yellow star cresting its belly, rather mean-looking face, also just idly drifts by. Other than that, there's really not much ocean life to be seen. Liam continues to lead Kara Costa deeper into the water until you begin to see something emerge. It looks at first like just a shadow, until the edges sharpen into a structure. Rising from the seafloor is a massive stepped formation, like a pyramid. Each level is carved in clean, geometric tiers. They look like wide platforms stacked upward, narrowing as they rise. This is clearly something that is man-made. No natural structure would look like this. As you get closer, there's a couple more Pokemon clustered on the ocean floor. There's a purple one with almost tentacles poking out of its face, pink ones, as it just sways very lazily on the ocean floor. And as you get closer to the structure, you find smooth stone worn in many places, long straight channels cut through the surface of the stone. This structure dwarfs everything around it. It's certainly a large pyramid here on the ocean floor, and along the edges of it, where the stone meets the water, you see faint wisps of a darker current. As you approach the rectangular passage that is the entrance to this structure, what is the reaction from Red Robin and Triton?
Oh.
Did the thing happen when I got in the water?
Oh, it is up to you to trigger at your discretion.
I'd say it did, but nonchalantly.
Okay.
I want people to roll to notice it.
Perception check.
Yeah, I think this will probably be a pretty easy check. I feel like this is not... So was it just like as you were swimming down? Like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
all
very
right. Then that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have Liam roll one as well.
17.
That's pretty good. Liam got an 11. Maybe he doesn't fully notice. I'm going to send you something real quick, Jacob, but beyond that, you are welcome to describe what Red Robin sees to your discretion.
Shit, I didn't know all this.
I intended to send it to you when you triggered it for the first time.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Triton, his lower half of his body has become like a Ursula situation. Like he just has a bunch of blue tentacles instead of legs.
Oh yeah.
That's raw as hell. That's sick.
That's so sick, dude.
I'm sorry, what? Oops.
Do you have a Little Mermaid towel?
You have a Little Mermaid towel. Yeah.
Right, do you have a Little Mermaid towel?
Throwing it way back.
Fuck, we can't move away from the fucking tentacles, dude. There's
There's
Now they're
tentacles.
part of the party.
It's
This
part
is
of the
nonchalantly.
table.
It's
It
it's
kinda happened.
Like it's just there. Does Red Robin have any reaction to this?
Oh, that makes
Excuse me.
sense. All right.
Well, that makes sense. I love it.
That's my personal like rich player reaction. I'm like, yeah, of course. But
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
character
Yeah,
feel that
of
way.
course.
Oh my. All right.
You see
Okay.
some crazy shit in wrestling, probably. So
Oh, I have a guy that does a gimmick like that. Just is Ursula.
Exactly. Now, as you approach this unnatural pyramid structure at the bottom of the sea, is there any additional reaction from Red Robin and Triton?
Nah.
Okay. Liam will say to you, "This is definitely the place. Here we go." As you begin to enter this rectangular corridor. It certainly seems like a place as old as this should be more damaged, especially spending so long under the water. But it's remarkably intact, you notice, as you cross the threshold. The water here almost feels heavier than it did out in the open ocean. And as you enter, you find yourself in a corridor with a turn at the end to the right. You're welcome to make a perception check for your surroundings.
The right, not the left.
Oh,
It is to the right.
No go.
Another crit. Let's go. Did Triton roll or was it just Red Robin?
Oh. am I
It's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. I was just curious.
Yeah, you can crit too.
You can if you want.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a crit. Why do we need to roll?
Okay. Yeah, Red Robin, as you observe the structure of this place, you notice that along these walls, there are channels that almost look like veins. And in these channels, the water is a lot darker. It's almost exactly like that dark mist that had been expelled from the Frillish that you just defeated. And additionally, as you are floating here at this entrance, you hear almost a humming. There's a resonance coming from deep within this structure, and it's making you feel a little relaxed. As a matter of fact, it almost begins to affect all of you, and I'm going to need you both to make a wisdom saving throw. Liam will as well.
No, I'm not wise. Fuck. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
18.
Very good. Are there any Pokemon out additionally?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. So Liam and Red Robin failed, and the carrot cost a crit, which doesn't really mean anything, but that's a fun thing to note.
Where's Shelter?
Oh yeah, where's Shelter? That's a good thing we should address. What happened to Shelter?
He's probably hanging out back at the dock.
Okay. Did he go with on the boat, or is he just...
like, set him down somewhere?
Okay.
Like,
Perfect.
Out.
Yeah, he's just chilling. We'll see if he's there. He's a pretty chill guy. Speaking of chill, a calming sensation begins to wash over Red Robin, as you are going to take on an effect that I'm going to call Calmed. You now have disadvantage on initiative and insight checks for the next hour. Oh, additionally, to go along with that nat 20 perception that Red Robin had rolled, from what you could see from your vantage point, you only see that quarter and that turn, but this place certainly has the makings of a maze. You gather that that might be what you would find if you ventured further into this structure. What are Red Robin and Triton up to?
Does Liam have anything to say about this?
Liam, what is going on over here? What is this?
Oh, well, my research has provided that this is a structure from the time of the Kingdom of the Vale. Furthermore, it's actually the final resting place of King Harmonia himself. There's not been a ton of research done in the structure itself, as most people who have tried to investigate further have been repelled by a mysterious force that I'm sorry I didn't mention earlier. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, guys. Let's just go in and we'll be fine. And he will begin to kick his legs to motion Caracosta to go forwards. Unless either of you resist.
No.
Okay. After you take that first turn right, you find yourself at a fork. There is a left, forwards, and right direction that you can go. Liam will say, well, what do you guys think? Which way should we go?
You're good adventurers go left. Are we good?
I think I'm too old to be an adventurer, so I can't make that call.
Hell no, you're never too old to be an adventurer. Come on. Yes, let's go left. We are good.
Left it is! As you will turn left, you will continue down the corridor. As you are venturing in these halls, that dark mist that Red Robin noticed flowing through channels etched into these carved walls will begin to dance along the wall, taking the shape of various Pokemon that seem to be accompanying you on this. However, they don't go any further, just remaining shadows dancing on the wall. You come to another fork, this time just left and right. Liam will say, left again, or should we spice it up?
Triton, do you like spice?
What spice?
Left it is!
Lefting, leftaroo. Liam will once again lead you left. You will come upon another corridor and another fork, this one leading left and forwards. Well, guys, straight ahead or left?
Triton, are you straight?
Good question.
Left it is!
Correct. Good answer. Good answer.
We'll never know.
As you move forward, you come to a dead end. And at the end of this corridor is a pillar. The pillar itself features a variety of markings that look somewhat familiar. You may have seen these in the Vale ruins that you came across in your time in Pinwheel Forest. And as you approach them, Liam will swim closer and say, "Oh, these look like Vale markings. I might be able to translate them if you just give me a moment." He rubs his chin. and says, interesting, and takes note of what the runes carved into this pillar are saying. A bit of confusion settles over his feature, but he nods as he says, I don't know about direct translation, but I hope this is right. It says something to the effect of, the false king and his disciples enter the deep. He wears the mark of kings, yet bears no throne. The false king has correctly followed the spiral. And then there's a bit of a break, and then the next bit of runes say, the seeker moves forward, unbroken, until the way demands change. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Okay. And he will begin to maneuver Caracosta back around. But as you turn, you realize that the way behind you has changed, and the turn that you took to get to this point is no longer there. There is no right turn out of this corridor. There is only...
We didn't want to go right anyway.
There is only a straight ahead and a left.
Yep. You guys know what to do.
Left again, I guess, guys?
Nowhere else to go.
Here we go.
What you're supposed to do in a maze, like you keep following like the left wall or something, and then that's how you find your way out.
Yeah, you just take the outer walls. Yeah.
That's true, yeah. Okay, yeah. Definitely, guys. We'll do it. And he will lead Caracosta through that left turn. With that, we will return to the Abyssal Ruins crew, which I task you with coming up with a name for yourselves, as we return to the boat. Kitt and Tia, you sit upon this small boat on the open ocean. Bit of a flurry of snow around you. Would you guys make perception checks for me?
You think it's Devin? Kitt asks Tia.
Who? What?
The guy with the crazy weird Pokemon who went diving said that he got the rebreathers from Devon Corey as a friend there. Do you think his friend is Devon himself?
The Devon from Devoncore?
There's got to be one of them.
Maybe.
Like, it's a name of someone. Do you think that's who he's talking about?
I guess.
It's been on my mind. So, like, I can't stop thinking about it. Who's Devon?
So you said perception check?
Yes. It's okay. You guys can continue talking if you want. That's
no,
fine.
that was it. Just being
okay.
Kick
I got a
out 12.
17.
Okay. Both of you notice that a bit to the north, there is an island that emerges from the sea. One that features a cave yawning open in the cliffside, which from this distance seems dark and uneven, carved into the shoreline, like something the sea has been working on for a long time. And Tia, as you look towards this cave, you see a thin trail of that same dark mist that you had noticed earlier from the Frillish that you fought, that leads from the cave into town.
Well, that's not cool.
Is the cave on the
It
mainland, or is it like out in the ocean?
It's on an island,
Yeah, it's out in the ocean.
and the mist is going into town. We need to stop that mist.
You can miss me with that mist. No, you're right. We should probably see what's going on with that.
Are we on the boat with anyone else? Like, doesn't Liam have, like, boat friends?
No, it's just you guys on the
It was a
boat.
crew.
Yeah, he said it was a crew, but it wasn't. He said there was going to be people and there weren't, so take that what you will. Anyways.
That's a red flag.
Do you turn the boat back on and lead it towards the cave?
How
do you
far
say,
is the
Tia?
cave from where we are? I just don't want to be, like, too far from where they'd be looking for us.
I'd say it's a good length of a football field away, at least.
Okay. It's not terrible.
I'm not swimming over there.
Yeah, we're taking the boat.
Don't have to tell me twice. Come on, Gizmo.
Okay. I'm going to need a quick machinery check to see if you can turn it on. However, you guys are excavator certified, which means you do have proficiency in operating heavy machinery when working together. So
Let's go.
you can make, I guess this would be an intelligence check unless you have an argument for something else plus your proficiency.
Okay, I'll take it. My int is +0, so just being able to add my proficiency of +3 is great.
I got a 10. which is pretty
Dirty
low.
21.
Still pretty good. And working together. What's that?
Can I throw on a flash of genius just for fun?
For sure.
Just an extra little boost. So that's just flat to my proficiency, right? So make that a 13 then.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a little bit better.
And how many flashes of genius do you have left?
I have 2 more.
Okay. Kitt and Tia working together, you are easily able to figure out how to operate this boat and point it towards the Seaside Cave. As you get closer, you can see a bit more of the slate gray water-worn stone that makes up this cave entrance. It's about 15 to 20 feet wide as you approach here, and the entrance of it comes pretty much right up to the water, but there is a bit of a shoreline before you would have to step into the cave. If you'd like to stop the boat outside and get off the boat, you are welcome to, but you are easily able to navigate to the island.
Gizmo, survey the area for safety.
Okay, give us a perception, Gizmo.
That's a 4 on the die, so with his perception, his wisdom, that's definitely just a 4.
Okay. He doesn't have proficiency in perception? Maybe that's something coming in the future.
He's got insight. He can vibe check real good.
It's true, he does. Well, is this more of like a checking to see if there are visible things, or of a just vibe check?
It's either a 4 or a 9 in that case.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much.
I just want to know what your intention is. That's fine. Yeah,
Safety,
either way.
safety.
Okay, then yeah, the perception's probably fine. Yeah, observation of the rocky structures of this cave and shoreline reveal that it's pretty treadable. Like, you wouldn't have any trouble walking along these rocks here or entering the cave itself. It's pretty wet and slippery a little bit, but there's nothing like that would be too difficult to climb or that would fall on you or anything like that.
All right, let's check it out.
Wahoo!
Okay.
Wahoo!
As you're closer to this trail of mist leading deeper into the cave, you follow it inwards and find a very wet cave. The sound of dripping water echoes throughout the interior. This is a pretty large chamber, maybe 60 feet across here. There's a pool of water at the center that looks shallow along the edges, doesn't get too deep. There's a gentle movement along it, and there are some points where that mist seems to touch the water, and it gains a slight oily sheen. The smell of salt and wet stone hits your nose in this cool, damp cave interior. You are welcome to once again make perception checks, or if there's anything in particular you're looking for, investigation.
Kitt's got a thought, but I've been doing stuff, so I want Tia to be able to do something.
I don't know. I guess I want to see where the mist is coming from. Like, I know you said it's touching the water, but is it coming from deeper in the cave, or is it coming from the pool of water?
You can go ahead and roll an investigation, but this will be a pretty easy check because you know what you're looking for.
5.
Okay. Like I said, pretty easy check. So you're kind of able to tell here that the mist kind of lazily drifts along the cavern floor here, along the wall. Obviously, it dips in and out as if it's got a mind of its own, touching the water, coming back to the wall. But you can see further along the cave that it kind of clings to the wall in one area.
Oh, it's not weird at all.
Yeah, this is pretty normal ocean cave stuff, I think. I've seen a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Very normal nightmare smoke behavior.
Yep, lots of nightmare smoke,
mist
usually.
I would say, yeah, it's pretty normal.
The weird question, does it seem like the mist is flowing in a specific direction, like in or out of the cave, or does it just kind of gather in place?
It looks like it's flowing, from the cave outwards.
Okay, interesting.
And it's coming from a random wall of the cave.
From this distance, that is what you can tell, yes.
Can Gizmo zap out a gentle spark just for the purpose of illumination?
Sure.
I'm trying to think of a catchphrase that isn't blast him. That works. I have no idea what it is. So
blast yourself.
Kitt will, yeah. Don't blast yourself. No. Kitt will just give the command to do a little sparky spark just so we can see better.
Sparky hands.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, it illuminates the area a bit more, and you're certainly able to verify what Tia has perhaps pointed out about the mist clinging to the wall a bit further down the cave. Do you approach it?
I mean, we've come this far. We got to figure out what it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach this area of the wall here in the cave, you find some scuff marks along the ground, and as you get closer here, you can see the mist almost seeping into a seam between stones that seems far too straight to be natural in any way. There's a smooth cut clean through the cave wall here in a rectangular shape that you're sure could certainly be a door. And next to it, a small screen that is currently off.
Like a monitor?
Yeah, it could be like a monitor.
All right, Tia, you know the password. This is all you.
Sure. Is there there's a way to type in a password? Is that what you said?
It looks like it could be a touchscreen.
Oh.
They got those
what were the
cafe,
people?
right?
What were the people? What's the company that we ran away from because the guy is super shady?
Z-Tech.
Z-Tech. Can I try ZD's nuts in the password?
That's gotta be.
The screen that was next to the door was off. Like it did not been brought to life. But as you go to touch it, assuming that it may perhaps be a touch screen, it does turn on, and you see the familiar Z insignia of Z-Tech and words that read "keycard required."
Do you have a key card?
Do you think Gizmo could use electric currents to mimic the keycard fob thing?
Absolutely. 100%. He does it all the time. Kitt is lying to sound cool. Can Gizmo try this?
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose sleight of magnet
Whoa!
to mess with these currents here.
You're not gonna believe me.
There's no way.
20.
There's no fucking
I'm not,
way.
There's we're not sharing a table, but you just gotta believe me.
No, I believe you. That's awesome.
This is a new record for me personally.
Yeah. Gizmo presses one of his magnets to this keycard reader, and for a moment, it's like time stills, and we as the audience enter the inner machinations of Gizmo as we see internal gears turning and electric charges firing as it perfectly mimics exactly what this keycard is looking to accept. The text on the touchscreen changes to keycard accepted, and with a little hiss, the door opens.
It is actually shocked that Gizmo did it.
Nat 20s, baby!
Have an R2-D2.
Nat 20, baby!
That's some R2-D2 shit.
Every party needs an R2-D2.
It's true. Can Gizmo make the R2-D2 scream?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Can we hear it?
That's the DM's job, actually.
Wow!
There we go, gaslight.
I was really hoping that it would come through, and I'm glad that it did.
I got a chunk of it, yeah.
Doors open. The mist is trailing inside. Do you follow it?
Let's go.
Gizmo's specialty is hacking stuff, and Sippy's specialty is going into dark rooms, right?
Sure, we let Sippy go. Or lead the way.
Spooky dark corridors just seems like a ghost kind of thing.
It's true. Sippy, is everybody going in, or is it just Sippy? Or is Sippy just leading the charge and everybody's going?
Tia will go too.
Yeah, okay, just Sippy's leading the charge. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then I will describe the room. As you enter, the air changes almost immediately to something that is much cleaner and controlled, as opposed to that salty wet air from the cave that you came from. It's not a very large space, but it seems very dense as metal panels line the walls, cables snake along the floor and ceiling, some neatly secured and others hastily rerouted. A faint hum of machinery undercuts everything as it is dimly lit with white fluorescent strips that flicker occasionally, a bit of metal grating beneath your feet that echoes as you step along it. And throughout the room, you find a variety of features, namely 2 reinforced glass tanks standing side by side on the far side of the room. One glows faintly with a purple mist that you have seen before. This was something that you noticed when you were in the Z-Tech facility in Velasco Town during the daytime. The other, however, is filled with that dark mist coiling inside of it, except that a part of the glass has fractured, and from that is seeping out the slow, deliberate strands that you have followed here. Along the side of the room, you see a workstation with multiple screens. One appears to still be active, the monitor on, and an cluttered interface showing on the monitor there, and a small number of various crates throughout the room.
I think they got some Flex Seal so we could slap it on this crack in the glass to keep the mist in.
Yeah, it seems like a lab or an office. They gotta have some tape. Let's dig through the crates.
Okay. Let's get some investigations going.
Not a crit, but it's a dirty 20.
19.
Okay, yeah, all very good rolls. Yeah, you find as you're going through some file cabinets that are they're rather small. It doesn't seem like this is a place where a ton of things get done, maybe a forward operating base of some sort. But as you rifle through these crates and filing cabinets, you find a couple things. You find some very small injector devices, somewhat like syringes, held in clear cases. You also find another one of those nightmare shards that you have previously found after defeating the very large Somatl and Frillish. And additionally, you do find some masking tape.
Triton's gonna love this. Not sure which item Kitt is talking about.
Okay. Right.
T would take up the nightmare shard.
Okay. I was like, are you taking? What are you taking?
We're taking all of them.
You taking the injectors, injector devices as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well.
And the tape. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Use the tape to tape up the hole in the glass.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how you fix things.
Yeah, exactly. That is how you fix things.
Better than that. What are we gonna do otherwise? Heat it up?
No,
so
I'm
hot that
being
it melts
serious.
Back together.
Yeah, Donna might be able to do that, but the tape sounds a lot safer. So
Okay. Somebody just roll me a flat d20 for the effectiveness of this tape.
You
I
roll it, or
nominate
you want
you.
me to roll? Okay. 11.
Okay. Decent roll. As you slap this flex tape onto the hole, it definitely does significantly slow the flow of this mist that is excreting from this canister. However, there are some tendrils that are still curling around it that are kind of escaping here. This is certainly not a permanent fix.
Does the purple mist, do we think the purple mist could have an effect on the dark mist, or if we release that, will it all become dark mist?
it sounds, yeah, like a good laser beam versus an evil laser beam, and they clash. I mean, it depends on how powerful we think the pink mist is, and if it can overtake the dark mist.
I guess what I'm getting at is, should we break the pink mist open? But will that put us to sleep if we do?
Oh, that's
Right?
a great
'Cause it's like
point.
sleepy mist.
Well, hear me out. The spooky mist is already broken, so there's no harm in if I'm unable to seal it if it's broken more, right? Like, what could really go wrong? So maybe we should have Donna try and laser beam it. How do you feel about that?
The pink mist.
No, the to seal up the crack in the spooky mist, like solder it basically, but not really. But like, melt it. Here, I have an idea, and Kitt will procure the pocket sand that Triton gave her.
Yeah.
And we'll say, effectively, glass
Timmy
is
help
made of
with
sand.
Will-O-Wisp?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
So Kitt will take Triton's pocket sand and like push it into the crack in the glass, and then prepare Donna to laser beam it gently, and perhaps Timmy to will-o-wisp it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the sand is going like between the tape and the glass, so like it's pretty secure in there, right?
Yeah,
Am I
just like kind of
correct?
pushing
Okay.
it into the crack.
Right.
We're trying
basically.
to,
Yeah.
sand makes glass.
Right,
so
that-
if we heat the
exactly.
glass enough. Theoretically, it should seal.
Right.
Theoretically.
Theoretically,
Yeah.
I've never made glass before, but I'm sure that is how it works. I've played Minecraft, so
If lightning can make glass, I think
true. Yeah, exactly.
we can figure it out.
Okay.
It's not gonna be good, but it's gonna be better than the tape, at least,
Yeah.
or something.
So let's get a will-o-wisp and I guess this would be like an astral lock-on roll from Donna and Timothy.
So I do have to be honest and say that Donna has used her 1 PP of this move.
Right. Okay.
Granted, she doesn't need to be using it at full power, but we can also pivot and like let Gizmo try it with just zaps, I guess.
What do I have? I can remove a status condition, and I have a Ganlin berry.
Do any of you have
we
any elixirs or ethers on you? I'm not
Don't
sure.
think so.
I don't
What
know
do
if
we
you've
have
been
in group
handed them.
inventory, right? Don't we have a bunch of random stuff?
No P. Oh,
yeah,
we do have
4
ethers.
super potions, 4 ethers,
shit.
2 elixirs.
Yeah, why don't we just use an ether? Are you down?
The ether.
It's a group inventory. I don't know who has it, but like we can.
You can magic inventory it.
Magic
It's fine.
pocket.
Yeah, magic
I
pockets.
think Kitt, who keeps track of
Yeah,
all
that
the
makes sense.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she'll use an ether and just get astral lock on back. That's great.
Okay. Then go ahead with those tech rolls.
18.
Very good.
10.
Okay. Timmy is, the wisps are kind of a force of nature here. They're like a fun forest myth fantasy thing. So they're not really intended to be like exact in the way that a laser from a robot creature would be. However, Donna got that shit on lock. And she is able to melt a very lumpy mass of glass onto this canister that is able to seal all of the holes that the flex tape was not able to. No more mist escapes.
Hell yeah.
It will
Solved.
open palm smack Donna's hand/butt because as like a high five, because that's what her hand is, as a congratulation.
As you are doing this, Kitt, you notice something about Gizmo. He seems to be sparking up strangely in a way that you've seen before. This is the way that he reacted when you were beneath White Forest in the ruins and seemed to receive an unknown transmission.
Oh no.
He's getting a message. We gotta listen. Kitt will grab him by each magnet and stare into his eye and focus and try and see if she can perceive what he's currently receiving.
Go ahead and we'll say you can do an investigation roll for this to see if you can see what's going on with Gizmo.
That is a natural 1, but that is an 8.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
Can I get a perception from Tia?
3.
Okay. Do you notice something out of the corner of your eye, but you're honestly, both of you are really locked in to what is going on with Gizmo, that you don't really notice it right away. But
we got to plug him in. Oh, back to the touchscreen.
Do you approach the device?
Sure, and I'll just stick Gizmo against it. Push him in.
Stick with the magnets against it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. See if it works.
Can I give Gizmo the Gigaton hammer to use as like an antenna to strengthen the signal?
Sure.
That's awesome.
As
One magnet in the touchscreen, the other magnet holding a fucking hammer.
Yes, exactly.
As you approach this monitor, you see a cluttered interface, multiple windows overlapping each other, and a notification on the bottom right of the screen that reads, "Signal request detected, source unknown node." As Gizmo holds up this gigaton hammer, he at least seems to recognize in this moment that he has the choice to receive whatever transmission he is intercepting here. With the help of the gigaton hammer, this will be an easier check, but he will regardless have to make, we'll say, dexterity check to receive this signal. Do you wish for him to receive it?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, with advantage. A dex check from Gizmo. He's got an antenna. He's going crazy.
Yeah. I got a 19 and a 16, so we'll take the 19.
Okay.
And without modifier, so that's, you said dex, so 21.
Yes, very good roll. As Gizmo successfully intercepts this transmission, a number of things happen. He begins to display it's like those like hologram projectors that display something in front of you. It's exactly like you saw earlier, except this time it is just a variety of text that appears in front of him. And at the same time, a notification once again comes onto the monitor beside him. Which would you like to read first?
Monitor, I suppose.
Okay. The notification reads, "Handshake accepted. Identifying device. Unit recognized. Designation MAG-DRN_K. Codename Gizmo. Origin trace initiated. Signal source locked. Location tag Undella Bay, offshore." Followed by, "Alert, unauthorized access point, flagging for review."
Oh my! Gizmo! You dog!
In front of you, sorry, I was just going to describe his transmission.
No, go for it, go for it. I do have to ask, though, we're doing R2-D2 stuff. Is this also like, Save Me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, You're My Only Hope type of projection?
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
That's exactly right.
Carry on.
And this is what I am now reading, is that projection of Obi-Wan Kenobi. However, instead it is text. That says, the header says, "Chimera Initiative status update." And the text reads, "Jin 3 containment successful. Balance restored."
Jin 3? How do you spell that?
DJINN.
Got it. That kind of Jin. Huh. Gizmo, how do they know your name? Doesn't need to be responded.
I was going to say, Gizmo, I guess roll an intelligence check if you want Gizmo to think about it.
Okay, yeah. He's only -1, so that's a 2.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know. He shrugs his little magnets.
Okay. Well, either way, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Super cool. They know we're here.
That's
Or
a great
something.
point. Whoever they is the mist like taken care of?
From what you can
Yeah.
tell, yeah, you can tell that
I thought it
like
was.
none of the mist is escaping from that canister.
Okay. Return the hammer to Tia, recall Donna, and head out, I guess.
One more perception check from one or both of you.
Why not both?
I think I'm still -1 perception. 15.
9.
Okay. As you go to leave here, Tia, you notice something change on the monitor. You're not exactly able to keep track of what exactly is changing here before a video pops up and an audio begins to play from the device. If you take a second to glance at the video, you see a brunette researcher in a white lab coat wearing glasses, and next to her, a floating gelatinous green being that looks to be made of some sort of psychic goo. As the researcher says, Log 47. Phase Serenity is successfully stabilizing human subjects. I think Kari is the key to our continued progress here. I want to help the people of this town, but I'm worried that we're going too far. And then the audio cuts out. And that's where we'll pick it up next time. Hello, and thank you for listening to episode 21 of Dunsparce Drampa Harmony. Things are getting interesting in Undella Town for the Heelies. Huge shout out to our incredible character artist Assel, who has created new character portraits to go along with the Heelies' new outfits for Season 2, which you can see in our new thumbnails. We hope you're enjoying them. These new portraits wouldn't be possible without the support of our incredible patrons. Special thanks to our latest patrons. They are Jared Farley and Revealing Titan 4. You can check out our Patreon by checking out all of the links on linktr.ee/Dunsparce. We hope you consider supporting the show and getting access to early episodes, post-show talks with the cast, behind-the-scenes interviews, and more. Thank you again for listening, and see you on August 25th for episode 22 of Dunsparce Drampa Harmony.
What did we do besides that? We went to the Krabby Club and we thought it sucked because there were kids there.
Mm.
We met Liam, who is definitely not Volo and is definitely related to Cynthia, or I should say definitely not related to Cynthia, to keep it.
Yeah, if you could, yeah.
He has,
if you could just pretend you don't think that, then that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, of course. He has a fucked up limbed Carvana. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Sure is exactly what it is. And he told you that.
Yeah.
Do we have a Red Robin in the house? Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. Please excuse this brief intermission. As,
Yeah, sorry, he's shredding meat.
No, that's fine. I can vamp.
Is he using claws to do it? Yeah, I'm talking about.
And so shredding meat's what I do when I go to the gym.
Hell yeah.
And
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, like, why isn't Tia on your chart, like, all the way European, but it's because she's in the middle of everything.
yeah.
Okay. She's the most European for sure. But, yeah, that makes sense.
I actually think Red Robin's more European because Russia is in Europe.
It's in Asia.
There's part of it in Europe.
Yeah. It's mostly in Asia. But, yeah, it's the kind of blend.
The more populated parts are in. Like, I'm pretty sure St. Petersburg is in Europe.
My St. Petersburg. I think my contact just fell out.
You wear contacts?
Oh.
Indeed.
What the fuck? You've been lying to us? That's crazy.
I don't remember ever lying about it, but yeah, I have. I've been hiding it from you guys. I understand if you don't want to be
I
friends
threw
anymore.
chat on here in just gay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do sunglasses like slide off your forehead like really easily? Like if you were to push them up?
I don't usually do that, but no. Like, I still...
Fuck me, I guess. I don't...
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I get what you're saying now. Like, the front of my head isn't perfectly round. Like, I still... Like, my forehead is still pretty flat.
Yeah, but it's like
and then
slippery.
It's not. I'm sorry.
It's not. You've never met a bald person in your life. It's not slippery.
Yeah, if I rub it with my finger, it goes...
Yeah, it goes...